Hello, hello, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. Hey, this little off-roader was quite popular back in the days. I'm thinking worldwide. But a lot of countries out there, they still really have a lot of, memories about these little off-roaders. What we got in front of us right now, it's a 143 scale 1982 Suzuki Jimny SJ410. Now, the Suzuki Jimny, or like they know in other parts of the world, was the Suzuki Samurai. Example, like in North America, that's how it was called, Suzuki Samurai. But I see this car had a lot of names. In It has Suzuki Caribbean, Suzuki Katana. In Pakistan, it was called Suzuki Potohar. In Iceland, it was called Suzuki Fox. And I'm thinking about in Australia and probably New Zealand, it was called the Holden Drover. And again, there's a lot more. Santana, Suzuki Sierra, Chevrolet Samurai. You got a bit of, and I'm thinking in India because Maruti is a brand. It was a Suzuki models in India. Maruti Gypsy. Now this is the second generation of the Suzuki Jimny / Samurai, like I'm familiar with. This is the second generation. They came out in 1981. The original model was built until 1998, but in some other countries around the world, example in Indonesia, was built until 2005. In India, it was built until 2018. And then in Spain, it was built until 2004. But this, like I said, this car was really, really loved because it was a simple car. It was a simple little car, quite reliable, quite attractive in its little looks. Squarish box, but it had the little charming look. That it's hard to say what really looks charming about this car. It's just maybe the smallness it makes it cute, but I guess at the same time it's rugged. Because these cars I've seen people drive through the mountains in these little Suzukis. So when you trust your vehicle like that, it's because you know it's a good car. It's a good car. Engine wise, they got very little engines. They don't just they got. I mean, when I'm talking about little, it's little. You got. I'm thinking about Japan. They're 539 cc's, 547 cc's, 657 cc's, 970 cc's, which is a 1.0, 3.0 also. And you got bigger ones, which is a 1.8. No, I'm sorry, 1.9 and a 1.9 turbo. Transmission wise, you only got these cars as a manual, as a 4-speed or as a 5-speed. And this is a car that a lot of people have been asking me about. Did I have the Samurai or the Jimny like you see it here? And I told them yes. I also found a modern looking one, more like in the 90s. And I also got it, which I'll post in a future video. But cute looking cars, cute looking attractive little cars, and quite loved around the world, still to today's date. Alright guys, so I'm gonna let it go around a few times and I'll be right back. Alright, guys. Before I forget, I didn't mention the brand of this diecast. The brand of this diecast is called First 43. It's not a very common brand. I have a few models by First 43, but I think if I'm not mistaken, they copy a lot of their models. I think from Ebro, if like again, if I'm not mistaken. But good looking models, great quality. I like the details. You see even the the wheel by the rear, typical of the SUVs or 4x4s from the 80s and 70s had a rear window, which I never liked it personally myself. As a car owner, I think it takes a lot of the rear view from the back because the wheel covers part of the mirror, part of the window. So I don't know. I've never really liked it, but it's very very common back in the days. Alright, guys. Hopefully you like these diecast and resin models that I'm posting. Please do not forget to give me the beautiful thumbs up that I always appreciate. It shows me that you are enjoying these videos as much as I'm enjoying making them. Comment below. Let me know where you guys are from. If you remember these cars, how were they called in your country? Because they got so many names. Depends on what part of the world. How were they called? And do you have any memories with them? If you drove one of these, a family member had one of these, or you just remember seeing them on the streets, definitely. Don't forget to click and subscribe and click the bell next to the subscribe button. That will remind you when I'm posting more videos. Take care of yourselves more than ever. And goodbye.